Welcome back to the final part of the final episode of the year, and with a bit of luck, most of you are half asleep on the settee, full of good food and even better wine, resting after what has been quite a tough year for many of us. Here at the Bike Show, we hope you had a great Christmas. All your wishes for gifts were fulfilled and you're already dreaming about the biking trips and adventures you're going to be taking in 2024. Perhaps you even got super lucky when it came time to open your presents and rip the wrapping paper off a brand new bike. I'm pretty sure though that you weren't quite lucky enough to score what must be one of the most rare limited edition models that has ever been made and has just debuted at an art show in Miami. Only 6 MV Agusta Super Veloce Arshams are being produced, so unless you know you're getting one, then you'd better start trying to live with the disappointment of missing out. To help you through this emotional time, here's the artist Daniel Arsham with a quick tour of his creation.
The automotive world has always fascinated me. The design ethos of cars, motorcycles, they always fit a particular era. They mark time through their design. The project on the Super Veloce was an opportunity to explore a kind of moving sculpture, a functional motorcycle that had been transformed into a sculpture. I've added crystal erosions to the bike in areas that could be cut out. The bike remains fully functional, and it was repainted in a tonality that was reminiscent of some of my other sculptural work. In any process-based work like this, where I'm collaborating, especially with a large manufacturer, there's a lot of engineering and technical conversations that go on in regards to how the fitment might work, which areas I could erode. We've created everything on the bike, including the stand, together with MV Agusta.
MV's tagline is, of course, motorcycle art. So this collaboration with Arsham using his signature erosion technique makes sense in that respect. And according to the Italian manufacturer, the present, the future, and the past poetically collide in his intriguing yet playful visions between romanticism and pop art. Exactly what I was thinking. If you are part of the 1% or more likely the 0.1%, then fear not, because if you're feeling let down by missing out on that MV Agusta, then I have another exclusive model that may ease your pain somewhat. Ducati has announced a new collaboration after having graced us previously with a Lamborghini version of its Street Fighter V4. This time, the Italian bike manufacturer has combined with another brand from within the Volkswagen Audi group, the British marque Bentley, to bring us the weirdly titled Diavel for Bentley, also released at the same Miami art exhibition where MV Agusta displayed its eroded Super Veloce. As you can probably imagine, this is a Ducati Diavel in a British racing green outfit with plenty of carbon bits and bobs, including covers for all the usual features from the headlight all the way back to the tail unit. Underneath the slightly softened lines of this green Diavel is the standard 168 horsepower Diavel package, but with its exhaust now modified to finish in 2 separate banks of double silencers rather than the original's single grouping of 4. Oh, and of course there's an Alcantara seat with a Bentley badge. Only 500 of these collaborative machines will be built and be made available for a snip at 68,000 euros or 1.4 million rand. However, since many of this Bentley-inspired Diavel's details are influenced by the incredibly limited edition 2 million euro, 40 million rand Bentley Batur, as in only 18 were ever made, There were going to be many existing Bentley customers repulsed by the thought of something claiming to be limited edition with a production run as high and as vulgar as 500. To help ease their pain, Ducati has also announced the Diavel for Bentley Mulliner. Mulliner being the bespoke specialists at the British manufacturer responsible for the Batteur. Only 50 of this model will be produced, and to get the added exclusivity of having a different coloured seat or brake calipers or rims or even bodywork to match the colour of your Bentley car, you must already, of course, own a Bentley. The price for this extra level of rarity rises to 83,000 euros, or about 1.7 million rand. As lovely and as exclusive as these factory-produced models are, I can't help but feel that a more unique bike would be created by giving your money and the base model to one of the world's better custom builders and allowing their creative engineering skills to ferment in the pursuit of something much more stylish and individual than the motorcycling equivalent of a stick-on tattoo. But then that's just me, and I have about as much style and class as that embarrassing uncle passed out in the corner at 1:45 at a family gathering on a New Year's Eve. A role I shall be perfecting once again in just a few short days. Happy New Year. See you all in 2024.